Alright, what is up everyone, and welcome back to the Reddit League. Now I apologize, you're probably wondering, where's the language intro? I didn't have time. I mean, I kind of had time, but, there was like Thanksgiving and all, and I didn't, there's basically a lot of the languages that are left that have been suggested are quite hard, and I didn't really feel like going through the sort of time that it takes to put one together, so I didn't, but hopefully they'll be back next week. But anyway, welcome back to the Reddit League. The start to the season has been pretty perfect. If you look at the standings here, I am on 10 points from 3 games, which is amazing because I got the 4 points for that perfect score, and I have won every game so far. This week I am playing Solarsensei, and we are playing in Argentina. Now, Argentina is pretty rough. Especially the map that we're playing, it's like an AI generated map that has a lot of like really rural stuff. So it's hard, basically. The Division 5 seed in particular was just heinous. It was like 5 just impossibly rural locations. So it won't surprise me if we get a pretty low score here, just because there's almost no info. But obviously an important game. Every game is important, and Solar Sensei is definitely one of the best players in the division and is currently the player with the highest total score by quite a bit, which is very, very impressive. He played a few of the other seeds, but he was just playing them like no moving. He wasn't spending time on them. So I can't really compare my score, so I have nothing to really compare it to. I haven't done a lot of practice, I must admit. I mean, I played the other seeds. I've looked a little bit at like phone codes and stuff. I know all the provinces, but aside from that, not really sure what I'm doing. I didn't come up against, I didn't run into anything in the practice seeds that I think practicing would have helped me with, other than some random cities. Maybe if I learned like 200 cities in Argentina, it would help, but I just don't really have the time to do that. So I didn't. So here we go. Yeah, Solar is on 6, so this is obviously very, very important. Would be great to win, but this is going to be one of the tougher games of the season, that's for sure. And I played Argentina at the World Cup in Paris, and it went remarkably well. I finished first out of anyone who played the seed that I had, which was impressive because I didn't practice for that either. And then I played it. Well, I didn't play it in La Ligue. I was supposed to, but then I didn't end up playing that day, so Baseman played it, and then I played the seed afterwards and did really well in that seed too. So it's weird. I keep doing well in Argentina, but I still feel like I'm a bit of a fraud. I don't feel like I'm actually that good at it, so I might get exposed here with my lack of practice, but we'll see if I can keep up the good form. So, without further ado, let us play Argentina. Oh my god. Okay, so first off we have remarkably red dirt, which should put us in Misiones or Corrientes province, one of the two. Up in that sort of panhandle area is the only area in Argentina where you really get dirt like this. So take note, we are moving north, which I don't know if that's the right way to be going. It's always a little bit RNG with what direction you go. You can never really know what's going to be the better one. Might try turning around here if it doesn't look promising. But I think even if I randomly plonked here, I would at least get reasonable points, because it should definitely be that northeast area. I've never seen dirt like this anywhere else. It's kind of interesting. It's sort of, I don't know, flatter, less forested than I'm used to. Misiones is very forested, generally, so it could be Corrientes. Hopefully we're coming up on a town or something. I mean, I've seen a couple of buildings here, but no, there's not a whole lot. Although I feel like I am kind of hitting civilization, so I'm hesitant to turn around here. I say as it gets more rural again. Well, this is not a fun start. Having to guess with 0 information is the worst, but I've still got 2 minutes, so hopefully something pops up. Otherwise, I'll probably be dropping 1,000 to 2,000 points. Okay, we hit another road, but it is similarly small and does not even have street view. Nope. Okay, well, can't wait to find out that there was great information directly the other way at the start. I could turn around, but again, I've got buildings and things here. Feels like the type of place where I might find something. We're in a town. San Carlos Corrientes. Okay, San Carlos, we're looking for that. I would think close to the river, possibly close to Misiones. San Carlos. Shoot. So, oh my god, no way. That's so lucky. Okay, I was moving north. So I must have come from maybe down here. Something like this. I don't know. We'll see. Oof. Wrong curve, but that's fine. So, what do we find out here? I did get very unlucky, because going this way probably would have given me the answer pretty quickly. However, I got very lucky that I happened to zoom in to this border area and I saw San Carlos, because if I was zooming in and looking throughout the entire province, I probably wouldn't have found it. I was just going up here because the dirt was so red, so I thought it would be closer to this area. But that was lucky. I mean, 14 points is fine. It doesn't matter. It's not like I'm in the running for a perfect score. Nobody's getting a perfect score in Argentina. So, this, unless the seed is like super easy, but yeah, 14 points is not going to matter because I think I'm almost certainly going to be dropping a fair few more later in the game. So, very happy to have found San Carlos, and I will take it. And we will move on to this, which again, yeah, this is just not pinpointable at all. It's just a straight road. I mean, maybe with this curve, but again, I'll just be happy to get anywhere close. Yep, this is what this map is like. It's pretty awful. And I'm not saying it's a badly made map, it's just kind of sucks to play if you want a good score, because it's just so difficult. And again, have I gone the wrong way? Maybe. Who can say? Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna gamble here. Go north. That direction didn't look particularly promising. It was getting a little more wooded and just, I don't know. There was no sign of anything, so we'll try this way. Could be just as bad. Unfortunately, I don't have much here in terms of a region guess. That first one was a rare round where I kind of know the area. This, however, not so. It's interesting with all the palms and stuff. Would hate for this game to just come down to a region guess, but it might. If anything, I want to say this might be near Uruguay, but I don't have any real idea. Oh dear, come on, is that a sign up there maybe? Colonia Tacuari Este. Okay, never heard of that. I think the odds I find that are virtually zero. So I'm not going to bother with it. Yep, this is awful. Nope. I really hope this isn't like far north, but it could be. Okay, let's try Santa Fe, Entre Rios. Like, what the hell? So it was north. Tacuari was there, but it was tiny. I wasn't finding it. And that was impossible. I think this is just a region guess. Maybe. I should have done better. I should have known it was north, but I can't tell. I can't region guess Argentina reliably enough to be able to know where that is. That just sucks. Like that's exactly that's the worst type of round, because it's like the whole point of Reddit League is like, can you find where you are? Can you use information? Can you pinpoint? So when you get rounds where there's literally no possible information to use anywhere in the round, it's almost like you're playing no moving, which is like not what the league is about at all. So I guess it would be nice if if the seeds like were checked a little bit to like make sure they were at least solvable in some way, but whatever. That's just me being annoyed that I didn't get it, but there was not really anything for me to do other than region guess. So, oh well, unlucky. And then if the rest of the rounds are like solvable, it's like that round decides the entire game. So not only is it like annoying that the round is basically no moving, but that round carries so much weight than any of the other ones. That is not Spanish. What is happening? Okay. Kompotai napokna. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the heck that is. Well, I mean, worst case, this just ends up being a throwaway week for me. I suppose that wouldn't be the end of the world. Bound to lose one eventually, but... Armeria Nacional... No. Okay. Nothing. This is just great fun. Just empty roads. Ugh, God, Argentina's rough. Part of the reason I did well on those other seeds I was mentioning is because they were handpicked. And handpicked maps are a lot more fun to play than stuff like this. Because this is just like totally random. If you get something crappy, it's like you are done for. This is nothing. Oh, this is so bad. I'll talk about a fall from grace after that last week, but again, it's not like I'm playing badly. It's like there's just nothing here. It's not a whole lot for me to do. I don't know what I thought I saw there. What is that? Why am I stopping for that? I keep looking for those kilometer markers, but there just aren't any. This might be what I need. Oh, there actually is. Well, it doesn't say anything though. Buena Vista Espinillo. Cool, never heard of them. Anything in front of me? It's a sign. Parque Nacional Pico Mayo or something. What the hell? Buena Vista Espinillo. What do you want me to do? What is that, man? Brio Pilcomayo. El Espinillo. Like, this was not findable. I mean, how is that there, by the way? How is that max north? It did not look at all like that area to me. It literally just looked normal, like normal green. How is it there? Buena Vista Espinillo. I mean, those Espinillo was there if I was searching that area, but I just wasn't at all. With a minute more, I don't think I would have gone up there. What in the world? And then it's like we're on a national road and they're like, how about those kilometer markers that we put all over all the other highways in the country? How about we just don't put them on this highway for some reason? Thanks for that. Okay, well, like I said, worst case, I just lose. And I go again next week. Which is looking like it's going to happen. Ah, dear. This just sucks. Not a fun seed at all. I had a much better time with, well, every other seed. In fact, the horrible seed I was talking about, the Div 5 seed, I still managed 17k. So this has been by far the worst of any of the seeds I've played. San Sebastian is there. Okay, so this is just Tierra del Fuego. And this is a huge roundabout, which should be that, right? It's gotta be. Because we just, yeah, no, it's definitely that. What else could that be? There's nothing else that could be. Okay, pinpoint, impossible, of course. Why would it be possible? Are there any roads that come off here? I've got time. Although it's just a waste of time because I'm probably just going to lose no matter what I do, but may as well click count. What am I even counting to? There's nothing this way. There's like off-roads marked, but I don't see an off-road. Could try and count to a curve, but there's no curve. Oh my god, the curve is so far. What the hell am I doing? Okay, that was about 55 clicks to the curve, which is ludicrous. Okay. This isn't even reliable because the movement is broken. Bro. This is so dumb. And there's no point even. So that's about 35 to like the curve here. Which is probably more like 25 or 30 because of the bad movement. So I would say it's maybe a third of the way from curve to curve, which would be not quite. Yeah, something like that. Sorry, I'm like holding my fingers up to the screen to try and measure it. Anyway, something like this. That's fine. Lost a point. Again, it doesn't matter. That was easy. I mean, it's easy to get the area, that is, and pretty much everybody will. Oh, sick. I just realized solarsensei was there on the leaderboard, so I think I've lost already. Ooh, yay. Almost tempted to just throw this round and end the game, but for total score purposes, I need to not do that. Yeah, what an awful country to play. Just completely empty. And it's honestly not that bad when the stuff is handpicked and the mappers make sure that you have information nearby or whatever. Once I have good info, I guess I'm not so bad at it. But with nothing, it sucks. So that was Provincial Route 17. That's not going to help me either unless I figure out what province it is. Which, knowing how this has been going, I probably will not. And none of those kilometer markers are going to help me because they're all just going to say Provincial Route 17. This is so annoying, man. No, I gotta stop looking at that. They're all the same. Like, I just need a sign for towns. If I get a sign for towns, I can solve it. If I don't, I can't. Simple as that. Well, I said I didn't like Bhutan, but compared to this, Bhutan is heaven, because this is just a horrible, horrible country to play. There's nothing fun about this in the last couple hours of practicing. It isn't. Ay. It has not been a good time. It has been bad round after bad round, but even those seeds, all of them went better than this one. Even the horrible one. I was finishing like top 10, 15 almost every seed, and this one I'm gonna be like 30th or something. Oh my god. God, what a terrible seed too. What is this? Oh god. Come on. I've lost already, but I don't want to end on like 14k. Because that's just a really, really bad score, but it's... I don't know what else to do here. There's nothing. There's just nothing. I guess I can search for a 17. Because somehow that's the best thing that I have. 11, 10... 17... which is no longer a 17 when it's over there. It could be this, though. Except it's probably not, but whatever. I found a 17, so we're going with this one. And... oh my god. Oh my god. That's actually ridiculous. I mean, it doesn't... Solar still nailed it, but that's insane. I somehow found the right 17 and plonked on the right part of the road. Okay, cool, I guess. And a nice little palindromic score there. 18181. And apparently I cannot recognize the north of the country. So GG's to Solar Sensei. Absolutely battered me here. With the top score on the entire seed, because of course, why wouldn't he get the top score on the entire seed? At least, I can take some solace in the fact that I was never going to beat him. I was never beating that score. That was insane. I mean, the Chaco round, he just had a much better region guess than me. So fair play for that. And then round 3, he also nailed, he got the road at least. And I didn't figure that out at all. There was no mile marker that said RN86. That one was probably solvable if I zoomed into the right area, but like, even if I solved that round, I still just lose. So I got 3 rounds, and then the other 2 were just brutal, and he just beat me. He probably practiced more, probably got really good at region guessing, which is what explains round 2, but fair play. I was never winning that. That was rough. So it's okay. It's okay. I didn't embarrass myself. I mean, 21st on the seed is bad, but it's not horrible. I'm certainly not going to be getting a bonus point for this. But let me check out how the other matches went, just to get a sense. So, Seppo versus Pastetli. God's sake, man. I saw Pastetli's score was kind of low. I was like, thank goodness he's finally going to lose. And of course he's playing Seppo. Because why wouldn't he be? So he just wins and takes first place. Classic. Mikpiet against Sheldon. Sheldon wins. Fair play. Dromi versus Ollie. Dromi with a tough score. Ollie is nowhere to be seen, I don't think, unless I skipped over him. Okay, Ollie has yet to play. And then Laban against Jean Hérisson. Laban is there. So Jean Hérisson comes out with the win there. But scores below me, there are 1, 2, 3. Possibly 4 if Ollie scores less than me. but that doesn't matter because there are 5 people above me. So sick. Solarsensei beats me with the top score on the seed, and I will not be getting any points this week. Unfortunate. Probably should have done better with that Formosa round, but that round 2 was just dumb. Like, that was exactly the type of round that just sucks to have in Reddit League, because it's like there's nobody figured it out. Like, right? I mean, yeah, nobody got it because there was nothing to get. There was no information that anyone was ever going to find. So that was basically a no moving round that basically decided the seed, which stupid really. But so how's this going to look? Sheldon's going to be on 10. He will overtake me, I think, because I think total score is the tiebreaker. Solarsensei will be on 9. So he'll be just below me, and then Pashtetli's going to be on 12. Ollie, we will see. Depends on his result, but bad week. All I can say about it. So I guess lesson learned: when I don't do a language intro, I lose. That's clearly the takeaway here. But again, I was never beating Solarsensei. I don't even care. Like, I could have practiced 10 hours more, and he would have still won that. So whatever. Maybe I could have gotten a bonus point out of it, but nothing more. Just sucks that the other results are like Sheldon winning is bad, Solar winning is bad, Pashtetli winning is bad, and they all won because, of course, of course they all won. So yeah, just gotta look forward to next week. Next week is Virginia, and I am playing Pashtetli, which is obviously, goes without saying that that is a colossally important game. But yeah, I mean, Virginia's, I mean, if there's any map for me to play Pashtetli on, I think Virginia is a good one because it's the US, of course, and I'm glad I'm not playing one of the Americans. But that said, I mean, I don't feel particularly confident with Virginia, so if he practices the hell out of Virginia, he could still easily beat me. But I'm pretty sure that is who I'm playing next week. So that might be the biggest game of the season. So good thing it's happening in, well, Virginia, not, you know, Argentina. So, yeah, thanks for watching, as always, and until then.